Final Crisis 2.
That or they could do it like in a way more like RE1 remake, you know.
That was so
Which is not bad. I mean, RE1 remake was good.
It feels so good to be like to finally play this more.
Yeah, Fascist Police Squad was great. I've always known it's really nice retro FPS, and it wears its humor on its sleeve.
Yeah, even if the memes are outdated.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Vas. I mean, you're quite late. You know what to do.
Yeah. Right. I'll do it. There.
Yeah. Just give Vas a second. 3, 2, 1. There you go.
No worries.
It's all good.
No, it's just usually like however many minutes Vas gets late. It's just basically he has to grow Rugal by that much. That's why last night
I was
an hour late. Yeah,
I was just refilling my tumbler.
That's okay.
No.
I mean, I know that boss was going to take you a while with Swagman because he had many different forms and they were all funny.
Yeah,
Swagman.
I really love that Wolfenstein segment right there.
Yeah, and then the Metal Gear Solid stuff, and then the Call of Duty, press F to pay respects, and they did the funeral dance theme, the meme, and on top.
Well, actually, before the paper says, it feels a lot like that one segment from Far Cry 3.
Yep. Oh, but also, I also like it because it also reminds me how much I miss Blood Dragon, and we'll never get another Blood Dragon 2.
Blood Dragon?
Far Cry Blood Dragon? That was one of my favorite Far Cry games.
Right.
I know.
Right. That. Yeah.
Rex Power Cult.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we'll ever get like Blood Dragon 2 because
I'm sorry, but
I mean they made a TV series and they made a Trials game based off of that.
Yeah,
and
it's not the same. I just one of.
I was gonna say
lines of Cult.
Go ahead.
Yes. Okay. And that whole remember, like she was offering him the drugs. Like, sorry, but I swore an oath to a lady long ago, and that winners don't use drugs. As you were saying, Vash.
Let's continue.
Oh, Vash.
You know,
Right.
like the thing is, I have always been like, I'm usually perplexed on like boomer shooters that use a engine, not like GZ doing more build. So
yeah, no, but you like it. It's good. All right, April 6th, 11:23, District Courtroom number 3.
I mean, it really works. I mean, like, Ultra Kill is the counter argument to that.
Yeah.
So how Unity games can make good boomer shooters.
You saw how the poll's gonna be. I know exactly what you're playing next.
Yeah. How many up here? Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's on your poll. It's going to be
Ape Escape.
Sonic, Mega Man, and Ape.
Yes.
All right. Fast with full volume now, without needing to worry about waking anybody up.
Yeah, I know. Well, actually, more specifically, Ape Escape, Mega Man, and either Sonic or Mario.
Sonic. I'd say
Sonic. I know I said Mario in the poll, but let's do Sonic.
Yeah,
you can
but
change your votes, Dasher. Don't worry.
Yeah. Is the defense ready to proceed?
Sturkio!
Sturkio might have picked a bad time.
You bet. Bring it on, Big G. And sorry, I was doing something else.
It's been ready for some time.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm here again. What the hell?
The original attorney in this case, Rosie Ringer, was murdered, while the original prosecutor, Eustace Wiener, has disappeared. Offender and Francisca have taken over in their places. Where have I seen that before?
This is gonna be different.
Very well.
It's happened before, Dasher.
Let me begin by apologizing for the delayed starts to these proceedings.
It's happened since game 2.
Yeah, but let's keep in mind that it's been several months since then.
Yeah. The crime we are here to adjudicate took place in a prison, an institution of the judiciary. What's more, the fact that the defendant was the warden of said prison carries grave implications. These two factors combined cause pre-trial preparation to take more time than usual. And then the unfortunate passing of the attorney in charge, Miss Rosie Rigger, delayed the trial yet further. But we are now ready to begin at last. Miss Bender, Mr. Fender, Miss Montgomery. The court thanks you both for stepping in at such a short notice.
Hey, no sweat. Rosie was your pal, right? And this was her last case, too. Couldn't exactly say no, what could I? You have to bear with me, though, gang. Didn't exactly get a ton of time to read the paperwork.
You know what's interesting is that they officially have them the correct way that they should be, where the defendant is on the right side and the prosecutor's on the left side. They always swap that in the old games.
Well, actually, it was also right in like the first investigations, case 4.
Yeah, it's just the way that some of it has been played out. You know, just like how we've always seen how Edgeworth's always on the right side, Phoenix is on the left side.
Mm-hmm.
Which, hey, makes it a lot easier for some.
How about you, friend?
It's hardly ideal for the prosecutor in charge of the case to have run off and abandoned it. But justice can't sit around waiting for him to grow a spine now. The evidence has just been handed to me, so yes, I am ready.
Oh, poor Wiener.
Thank you both. Very well. Bring the accused Miss BP Lagarde to the stand.
Oh, not her.
Wiener's desperately trying to console with Beastmon.
Oh no, he doesn't get that luxury.
I invite the prosecution to make its opening statement.
All right, the accused was... Hold it. Let me stop you right there, darling.
What is it, Miss Lagarde?
Oh, I was just wondering if you could tell me something. That something being, why on earth am I here?
Arctic Fox. Perhaps the opening statement will clarify that for you.
But will they, dear? Really? Fine. Carry on if you must. I fully intend to. If you can stay quiet for one moment. The matter in question happened at the prison where Mr. Lagarde worked as a warden. This victim, one Bronco Knight, was being held in the detention center. But the prosecution case will show that Miss Lagarde took him from the holding cell and murdered him. And she did with this knife. Huh?
Is something the matter, Miss Von Karma?
How can that? No, the evidence.
It's stolen.
What gives, Raz? Everything's okay?
Don't make me whip you. The murder weapon is not here, and neither is the body armor Carney's chisel.
Body hide armor.
Say it ain't so.
Body armor.
But there was no one there. Silence. Miss Von Karma, explain yourself.
I wish I could, Your Honor. No murder weapon, Then what exactly are we all doing here, darling? Really, darling, you shouldn't volunteer to prosecute a case if you can't even keep the evidence safe. Why, you stuck to nose little. I can only work with what the previous prosecutor gave me. Bitch you.
Little boy winner strikes again. Hey, G.
What is it, Mr. Fender?
Guess you know where this is going, huh? Let's kick this one down the road a little further, shall we?
The court hereby denies the defense request.
Don't be like that. What's the dealio?
She's absolutely right, of course. We simply can't have any more delays.
Oh, yeah, he was asking for an extension.
Let's get on this. Go on and show everybody how wonderfully innocent I am, shall we? Innocent? I don't think you do take this seriously. Oh, but I am, darling. You don't have any evidence. You just said so yourself. In the courtroom, evidence is everything. Haven't I heard that somewhere before? And without any, you can't charge me with anything. Isn't that right, Verity, darling?
Now the fox don't fit, you must acquit.
It is.
And this fox does fit, by the way.
What?
Without the honors of judgment, the prosecution's case against the Bennett cannot proceed. As such, this guy declares the accused, BP Lagarde, not guilty.
Whoa, hold the phone there, Elizabeth. You can't go dropping a verdict just like that.
Forgive me, but why is the defense objecting to the client being acquitted?
Don't be cute, kiddo. You as well as I do that little Miss here over there is guilty as hell head. And as for the murder weapon, you're right there when we found it.
She's trying to pull a Matt on guard.
Mr. Fender, it is incumbent upon this court to see that fair judgment is afforded to all. As the instrument of the court, I cannot allow my experiences or opinions to interfere with my work. You must think of a Judge Gambit who was present when the murder weapon was found. The Judge Gambit you see before you in the court today as two entirely different people.
Unless she was a witness.
Are you? Are you really though?
Killing me here.
Yeah, because unless she was testified as a witness, she cannot base any accounts.
I have no choice but to just judge based on the evidence available.
Objection!
And we have the evidence, just not here. Give me some time, just a little. I'll find it. I swear it to you. The prosecutor hereby requests a recess.
Okay.
Yeah, the defense does that too. Come on, Your Honor. Don't do us like that.
Very well. The court accepts the request.
Really, Verity, you won't help anybody bound to pressure like that, you know.
There will be a 15-minute recess. I suggest that both the prosecution and defense use the time as well.
Understood.
Phew, saved by the bell, huh?
Don't
Come on,
make me you.
Yeah, he looks like Screech.
Yeah, he does. God, the show's so old.
Very well. We will reconvene in 15 minutes.
Oh, I'm gonna need some water for this. Oh no.
April 6, 11:38. Hey, just like old times. District Court, 3rd floor.
Yeah.
Love it.
If Dasher wants to drink, does anyone want to take over K? Or will Dasher?
I'll do K.
Yeah, he'll
Okay.
Cedric, you know that.
We did
Yeah.
totally find that knife, didn't we, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, of course we did.
Huh?
What's the matter, detective?
Oh, hold on.
EP.
It's the metal detector, sir. It's reacting to the alligator.
What? How?
The metal detector is reacting to something inside her after all. Your Honor, I'd like to remind you of this piece of evidence.
The chisel?
Didn't we figure out that isn't the murder weapon?
You might recall Canis hid this chisel in his dog's mouth. Would you believe that the real murder weapon was hidden in much the same way? That's right. The murder weapon is hidden inside the alligator in that pond over there.
So did somebody steal it or what?
No, it's Turkio.
Oh my goodness.
Miss Berry, Mr. Saint, are you here to watch the trial?
Yeah, we heard it was going to be a real fun show. Do you know where we need to go?
It's the trial of the case I was nearly convicted for. It should be starting in a minute now. We were late because of practice. But it's somewhere around here, right? Simeon? That's kind of a problem. They lost some evidence. The knife and the chisel. So they called a recess and kicked us all out of the courtroom. What? No, they can't!
They're not going to arrest you again, are they?
Don't say that! No, please don't say that! Gee, I forgot how easily it was to upset you. Huh? How did... What is this?
No. Speaking of easy to upset.
Sake.
Francina, Franderella. Chill, okay?
How dare you call me?
Chill! Come on, put that whip away. That's it. That's it.
Idiot of a so-called prosecutor, I'll find him and I'll... What?
Eustace.
I'll make him eat a whip for breakfast, lunch, and dinner!
Finally, someone would do something with my ill-forgotten son. Yeah.
Meister, you gotta calm her down. Kid's got cuckoo. She already whipped 50 people.
I guess I better at least try. Yeah. You know damn well Skeletor Wiener be like, yes, please do.
Oh, it's you. Good morning, Mr. Ex-Prosecutor.
Francisco?
You should
How do you like this? How do you like this badge?
Not at work anymore. You should be at home planning whatever it is you mean to do with the rest of your miserable life.
Okay. What are you going to do, Francisco? You only have 15 minutes.
Ah, don't you think I know that? And what that
And I cannot spare any more.
So, was that DP?
But I cannot spare any more.
and then Edgeworth is like 1459, 1458.
Shut up, Mr.
That Wesker fight would be a lot more funnier if he actually did count down the seconds.
Yep. All right. Next line.
You're like a news anchor, calmly rating the news or something. And it's utterly exasperating.
And that's how I see the news. It's probably better that I don't rise to that. I never imagined you would be the one prosecuting this case, Francisco.
Nor did I, but what a case. The murder of a president's bodyguard. And by the time the warden of a prison, no less. The murder weapon was properly entered into the evidence and everything.
And yet, when you went to present the knife to the court, it wasn't there.
That imbecile! Not only did he abandon his case, he made me look like a total fool!
Yeah.
Somebody has to get whipped! The next time I see that little coward, I will put him to shape if there's the last thing I'll do!
You go ahead and do that. Quit taking it out on the people around him.
No!
Present! Oh, I thought we could present her with the Yanagarowski badge. Can I present you this badge?
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well, for old time's sake.
That's all you have now instead of the prosecutor? It suits you, Mouse Edgeworth. Hold it right there.
Cedric.
You think it suits Mr. Edgeworth? You should say it suits me.
You jumped in just to tell us that? That was a nice little Easter egg, Vass. I like that.
Again, this is something that you could do in all games. It's just that VaStar hasn't really been doing that.
Yeah, but just that we could show Yanakarasu's badge.
K-Meister, so you got the old memories back.
Damn right I did. Sure did. I'm me again.
You had me more worried 6 ways till Sunday. Not that. Other K wasn't a blast, too. Anyway, welcome back, kiddo. Bring it in!
No.
No.
No hugs.
We need to be thinking about this trial right now, okay?
Okay, no hug, then a suplex.
How about an F5?
No.
Yeah,
See,
high five.
K counters his suplex with a cobra twist.
Or is it
Well, you know what it is? It's just like all that happens is Rugal just sneaks up behind Fender. Hold up. Rugal sneaks up behind Fender, and DP you'll get that, and he does Beefcake Armor.
Oh fuck.
Jaeger's one of Jaeger's finishers.
Well shit. Yeah, guess things did go pretty pear-shaped in there.
Yeah, it did.
The trial.
We need to dig up the missing evidence. Look at the split. But we can't count on them putting the trial on hold much longer. Yeah, it's a stomper, alright. If only some kind soul would offer to go find it for us.
No, I'm not doing it. That's an expected look if I ever saw one.
But thou must.
Gumshoe!
No, he's asking Miles to do it.
Can't help but notice you still haven't asked for your Prosecutor badge back, bucko. Finally decided to come walk the path of righteousness with me and your old man?
The committee has my badge, that much is true, but I haven't given up just yet. I'm still not ready to walk in my father's footsteps. Yeah, not yet, see? It's not yet.
No? Well, it's not like there's a deadline. You do you for as long as you need.
I'm taking a sabbatical.
The old family office will be waiting to welcome you with open arms when you're done.
Thank you. Thank you, Fender.
But we all know that Capcom will never let him.
No.
I'm expecting someday they'll just like they'll do another series fast, and then they'll just have Edgeworth. Fuck it, he's just the judge at this point.
Yeah, if
Well,
only somebody would go
funny you should say that.
this for us.
Yeah. I don't want to say too much else.
Whoa. You brought it up now. Now I want to know.
No. Later games. Later games.
You're gonna have to say, but you gotta be patient, just like me.
Yeah.
Okay.
But speaking of which, Vass, I cannot wait till we get to Apollo. That's gonna be fun.
Me too.
New excitement. We'll get to see Phoenix again.
Yes.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, it's
Finally.
somewhere.
Fine. We'll do it.
Phoenix, back you come back.
Oh, way to go, Milesio. You're sure?
I'll do what I can, but not be much I can do in 1357 minutes.
Shut up.
Friend and me will buy you as much time as we can, okay?
So who here likes pie?
G won't be banging that hammer over until you've made it back with the goods. I promise.
Francesca will whip it away from her. Thank you. I'll be depending on you, Fender, and you, Francisca. How does that sound?
What makes you think I'd accept your help? How about some advice instead? Would you seriously consider a new career as a news anchor?
Come on, Frank. Clocks are tickling here. Time to step up to the plate.
Yeah, we only got 12:46 minutes.
All right, fine. We will stall the trial for as long as we can.
Whips everybody.
But you better get your ex-prosecutor behind in gear. No, I quite like having you run errands for me. Maybe that could be your new career instead.
You want me to be a yeoman? Okay. I'm glad you're on board, Captain.
I can't help. I can help too. I don't want to be arrested again. I really don't.
Oh, this sounds fun. Can I play? Bonk.
Regina, this is...
All right.
Oh,
That'd be very helpful for you both. Very well. Where should we begin?
I say we
need to
start.
go to speak to a certain somebody, don't you?
Who will we need to speak to in order to find out where the evidence went? Gumshoe. No, Wiener. It's Wiener. Wiener.
Here.
Take that! That's right. I know, I would have loved to have been Gumshoe's like, no. He doesn't know anything. The supposed custodian of the evidence in question, Eustace Wiener.
The new prosecutor guy? Okay, we're on it.
Thank you, Mr. Saint. See ya.
Alright then. Think we better huddle and talk tactics, huh, friend? Get to
You even think about it. Don't keep me waiting, Mouse Edgeworth.
piece of
I'll
shit.
try not to. We'll be back as soon as we can. Well, the thing is, I will say Francisca moved up in her career because of the fact that she gets to be a badass Interpol officer, and she gets to hang. Well, you know, the funny thing is, Dasher, she gets to hang out with Chun-Li if this is the Street Fighter universe, because Chun-Li's an Interpol officer too.
Nice.
Well, if Asura's Wrath is anything to go by, Chun-Li is interdimensional.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, friend, wait up now.
That's why I'm saying, like, you know what, Vass? You could easily have Francisca von Karm in Street Fighter. It would work.
It honestly would.
We need to find Mr. Wiener and fast. Yeah, just say that Interpol agent.
I think there would be such a cool case where it's Chun-Li the victim, and you have to get her out of the whole situation.
She will kick herself out of it. Yeah.
Judge Gavel.
Mr. Edgeworth, a pleasure as always.
A pleasure? How's it a pleasure? And what was all that about just now?
Okay, stop it.
But Judge Gavel knows the Harper woman is the killer.
Enough of that, Cedric.
Why the heck would she?
Evidence is the only language that the goddess of justice understands. My own personal thoughts and feelings do not come into it.
Is this all Judge Verity Gavel is?
You may believe my way thinking to be heartless, but it is my way.
To be this hard and unforgiving. There's something I'd like to ask you, if you don't mind.
Please, go ahead.
What were you doing on the roof of the big building 2 nights ago?
The roof?
You met the president up there, didn't you? We've seen security footage of the two of you.
And is there something wrong with that?
Only that his body was discovered this morning. Right next to the very same building. Oh! And you got a very, mean wolf after you. I think you understand what I'm getting at. You're considered a suspect. What happened between the two of you?
Nothing. We simply talked for a few minutes. And when we were done, I left. I took the elevator back downstairs alone.
Not much we know to be true. As I said, we've seen the footage. And what business did you have with the leader of a foreign power?
I'm not at liberty to say.
I see. Well, I'm not at liberty to leave until I have answers. In which case, there's only one thing for it. She's hiding something. Psychic lock activated, and I have to get it out of her. Somebody give me a Magatama!
No, you're not part of the clan. So sorry, can't do it.
Ah.
Although
We
I
go
will
mine chest, Judge Gavel. Met with President of Zhengfa the night before last.
to the Shadow Realm.
Oh wow, we're going Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh no, we're back in season 0.
Yes, I admit, we met on the roof of the big building. But it was simply to discuss professional matters. Matters that I'm not obliged to discuss with you.
I'm clearly going to have to work hard to get past her professional defenses, more so than Skeletor. If she puts up to impenetrable facade, I'll probably be better off biding my time. I should start by asking what she met the president to talk about.
Okay. Now this is gonna be a toughie,
Here we go.
ass.
What did you talk to the president about? Perhaps you could begin by telling us what you met with President Wang to discuss.
As I told you, professional matters. Professional matters which I do not intend to share with you.
Bide my time. I don't know the president personally. I got bullshit.
I'm so glad you understand.
I must say, you're a very busy woman. A judge, a committee member, an occasional aide to us in the field even.
Thank you. I take my professional duties very seriously.
Flatter her. And do those duties include meeting with foreign dignitaries?
Yes, of course. From time to time.
Pieces of paper.
The law of my life, the law is my life. Nothing I do falls outside the scope of my duties.
You helped us this morning.
Maybe that was just funny.
You returned Kay's promised notebook to us just this morning. Surely you can't claim that fell within the scope of your duties? Ooh!
I'm not yet a perfect servant of the law. That much is true.
No, you're a human being, and that was an act of a simple human kindness. You have feelings, Judge Gavel, and you're allowed to have them about the president's death, too.
I can still hardly believe it, if I may ask. How did he die?
He was crushed to death by the head of a monster known as Taurosaurus.
A very goofy-looking head.
Forgive me, I should have...
Is this true? He died on the set of the movie?
You did? Interesting that you should even know what Taurosaurus is.
Oh, I imagine you must have heard about it from Eustace. Something about them shooting movies somewhere near the big building.
She isn't fooling anybody. She's clearly very upset about something. You mentioned Mr. Wiener, who seems to have disappeared along with some vital evidence. Perhaps if she won't tell us what she discussed with the president, we should try to find out what else she might be hiding. Thank you. I'm clearly getting under her skin. I need to dig further.
Round 2.
Where's Mr. Wiener? Prosecutor stepped in to take Mr. Wiener's place in the trial. Working at Weenie Hut Jr., I suppose? But how was she supposed to prosecute the case if he never handed over all the evidence?
My interest is solely ensuring that a trial proceeds very once it has begun. And once it has, vital evidence cannot be presented. Mr. Pratt don't want if the accused go free. By my time.
Bide my time.
Yeah. I am a judge, a servant of the law, and my personal thoughts and feelings do not come into it.
So you have no personal feelings when it comes to Mr. Wiener's disappearance?
Of course I do. I worry him about terribly, too.
You're worried about somebody else as well? Wait, 2? Does that mean there's somebody else you're worried about as well? Like a certain milk-drinking kid? I imagine their identity might explain your strangely agitated state.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am...
Ooh, she's crushing. She's breaking.
I am the servant of the law, and my feelings are immaterial.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. You're a person.
Yeah, you're a person. Yeah. Yeah, you're not a drone. We're all servants of the law, all of us who stand in the courtroom. But we're not superhuman. You, me, everybody else, we're just people underneath it all. Much as we'd like to bury our feelings and remain impartial, that simply isn't possible.
It's human nature.
You're
Filter
right,
Bishop.
of course. I'm no fit to offer impartial judgment.
Please, Isabel, just tell us the truth. What's going on?
I'm... What do I do? What do I do?
Huh.
I've never seen her lose her composure like this.
It's
I
refreshing.
should ask her who this person is she's so worried about. Thank you. Her professional mask is finally beginning to slip. Perhaps now I can get to the human being underneath. The real Gavel.
Okay.
Who are you worried about? Are you worried about Taurosaurus? Judge Gavel, who are you so worried about, and where are they?
My apologies, but I simply cannot tell you that.
I'll need a clue if I'm going to pursue this line of questioning any further. Okay.
Okay, so we.
I should try another track for now. Wiener.
Yeah.
You worried about Mr. Wiener? The person you're so worried about, is it Mr. Wiener?
He has not been seen since he discovered the truth about his father.
Poor kid.
Of course I'm worried about him, but this could also be a valuable test for him.
That bumbling idiot!
By my
Test. By my time, yeah.
If she holds the gavel like that,
Yeah, she ain't gonna say shit.
he chose to disappear, and he chose to reappear.
And the other person you're worried about can't.
That's not something I'm at liberty to talk about. I don't know what might happen to that poor child if I did.
That poor child. Who do you mean?
Yeah.
That poor child. Who are you talking about? Ain't Wiener.
Nobody! It was nothing! Ignorance.
Judging by the look on her face, I definitely shouldn't. I think that might prove to be a valuable clue.
What?
Who are you worried about? Judge Gavel, who are you so worried about, and where are they?
My apologies, let's speak.
Time to deploy my clue! That poor child is missing, aren't they? So, this poor child is missing, and you're desperate to find them. And since you say child, I suppose we're right in assuming that this person is a minor?
I can't answer, and I won't.
Holds up a carton of milk.
Have you seen this child?
It has no
this Wiener?
bearing on who was whoever in the murder of the president.
Gets out one of those custom bendy straws, but it's in the shape of bull horns.
This person you're so worried about, is it Taurosaurus?
I don't really have time for jokes, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's not a joke. When I told you how the president was killed, you seemed surprised when I mentioned that he was crushed by a Taurosaurus.
That was simply a shock at learning how he died. And where a half-built film is set on an empty lot.
Is there something with where? Is there something with where he died? It sounds as if something about where he died is particularly troubling to you. Oh!
No, that's not true at all. It's just...
Yeah, that's the...
Film sets are places where dreams are made. And it's a great man met his end there. I only hope that the utmost care is taken when news is shared with the cast.
Crew member found him? I'm sorry, but I'm afraid the cast and crew already know. We met two of them at the scene, a crew member and a young actor, Sean Fenn.
No! Why did this have to happen?
Bingo. Something about the Taurosaurus connection seems to be upsetting her. The other clue. It might prove to be a valuable clue. Alright, who are you worried about? Yep, blah blah blah. Time to format a clue. Power child is missing. Yep. Kill your rook. Sean Fenn.
Press X to Sean.
That's what it should have been, Dad. Not press X to Jason. You seem to get very sensitive every time I mention Taurosaurus.
Sean!
The poor child you mentioned has something to do with the movie, don't they?
Jeez. How'd you do?
You're usually so cool and collected. Your discomfort told me everything I needed to know.
Plus, Edgeworth just is so fun at unraveling people.
Who is this poor child? You have to tell us.
Very well. You figured out so much already. I might as well tell you the truth. The person so worried about the person I'm so desperate to find
Sean Fenn.
is Sean Fenn.
Sean? But why?
That is more than I allow you to know.
Judge Cavell, you said you would tell us the truth. And if you don't give it up voluntarily, we will have to force it from you. I'm afraid you're just going to have to accept that. Thank you. I need to get her to tell me why she's so desperate to find Sean.
Okay.
Are you a fan?
You know where he is. We're trying to find Sean, too. Do you have any idea where he might be?
Why would I have any idea about that? The two of us aren't connected in any way at all.
Sure you're not.
Sure.
I'll need a clue. Okay, so this is what we need this, so we need to find him. Alright, are you a fan?
Are you a fan? That's what I suggested earlier.
Yeah, are you a fan of Sean's, perhaps?
Am I?
No.
Yes I am. I am an ardent admirer of the work of Sean Fenn, child actor extraordinaire.
You're his mom, of course you're #1 fan, bite my tongue.
Yeah, I was thinking that's his mother.
Yes.
Yeah.
God damn it.
It is, you can even see the hair.
I heard
She
he
does- and-
was filming
and
near
also-
the big building.
And also, a lot
So
of
maybe there's
motherly
where
characters
the
are
set was
drawn like
and
that.
some other important details.
Cute.
I see, I suppose that makes sense. As a fan, you'd want to know such things. I imagine you would also have tried to learn when he was supposed to be on set.
Yes, of course. He said he would be filming there all day today.
Did you hear that from Sean himself? You make it sound like you heard from Sean himself.
I
don't think he'd be sharing a schedule with a mere fan, do you?
No, I misspoke. Ignore me.
No.
The slip of the tongue she makes seems to be to do with Sean. And now we know she's spoken with him. That's an important clue.
Do you know?
Do you know him? You know Sean personally?
He's famous. I doubt there are many people who do not know him.
I certainly didn't until today.
Then you clearly need to be better informed. Perhaps I can teach you a few things. There is almost something I do not know about him.
Right.
Said every hardcore fan of any franchise ever.
Honestly, she was easier than Skeletor.
Oh, there is a reason for that.
Forgive me. I let myself to get a little carried away.
That seems to happen quite a bit when the subject of Sean comes up.
Dick! Look! I do not know him personally. I simply know a lot about him.
Time to apply my clue. I can understand you being worried about Sean, but you seem to be a little too worried.
Look.
And you implied before that you had spoken to him. Which must surely mean that you know him personally? Oh.
Ah! How did I give away so much?
So the two of you are acquainted. This is surely an important clue.
And now
where
we
he
do
is.
this one.
Yeah. We're trying to find Sean too. Do you have any idea what he might be? Mm-hmm. Time to apply my clue. Two of you are very much connected. I don't know what exactly the connection is between you and Sean. Checkmate. But I know for certain that it exists. You've good as told us that it does.
No!
Please, Judge Cavell, you have to help us try and find him.
Help you? That will never be allowed.
By whom? The goddess of justice?
By the one person who knows where he is. Okay.
The person who chased him or the person who kidnapped him?
I say kidnap.
Kidnapped.
Because you're only this distraught if something a lot more drastic has occurred.
At last, the puzzle pieces are finally starting to fall in place. And of course, it would be a pawn, because a pawn's super ability is to be able to capture a queen. I know why you're so reluctant to tell us anything about your relationship with Sean.
Well, dual ability, but still.
Yeah. Admit it. He's been kidnapped, hasn't he? I win.
Holy shit.
Judge Cavell, I need you to tell me the truth. All of it.
Very well. This time, I will tell you everything. Your intuition
Also,
is
how were you
correct.
able to do that without Discord cutting you off?
I don't know.
I think the tone.
Your intuition was correct. Sean has been kidnapped.
I knew it. Why does that have anything to do with you?
That is, Sean is... He's my son.
Yeah, yeah, you were giving off big MILF energy at this point.
Well, he does drink milk all the time. Well, we may not have found out what she and President Wang were talking about. Well, we found out something just as important. Sean has been abducted by the origami killer. Not exactly the end game I was expecting, but that's checkmate nonetheless. Mine chest. Checkmate.
What? You're Sean's mom, Judge Cabell? No way. You're way too young.
It's true. I am Sean's mother.
Probably in her 30s.
Look.
Late 30s. Woo! Hottest new kid on the block, Sean Finn. A magazine clipping.
An article about Sean. You always carries with you?
Yes, everywhere I go. Guess you got kind of a house, man.
It certainly speaks to the bond between them. And you're sure he's been kidnapped?
Unfortunately, yes. I received a phone call from the kidnapper before the trial began.
Did they make any demands?
Only one. That Phoebe Lagarde be found not guilty.
Yeah, see, it's Matt on guard all over again.
Yeah.
Well, that certainly explains what we saw in there. I'm thinking Shelley must have Matt.
You like any? You can't charge me with anything. Isn't that right, Verity darling?
She was holding back a lot.
It is. Without the answer to the question, the prosecution's case against the defendant cannot proceed. As such, this court hereby declares the occurrence of Phoebe Lagarde not guilty.
That's why you came so close to declaring her innocent.
I have failed in my duty to the law. I am a judge. If I cannot arbitrate with impartiality, I make a mockery of justice. And yet, I tried to. I tried to force you heroically based on nothing but my own self-interest.
Judge Gavel.
The goddess must be furious with me. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't sacrifice my son to the altar of justice. I couldn't remain impartial when it mattered most.
Objection. Of course you couldn't. Are you crazy?
Cedric.
No parent could just give up on their child like that. If that makes the goddess of justice mad, then I'm sorry, but she's wrong. She could suck it. If she really thinks of it that way, then she's the guilty one. Isn't that right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yep.
Yes. Declaring the goddess guilty? That's bold.
But
Kate is
justice
right.
is justice.
As I told you, though we all serve the law, we are also only human. I learned that from RoboCop, and none of us could or should be expected to sacrifice a child for the sake of a verdict.
Thank you, both of you. But the trial must continue. There's no escaping that.
I'll do it. Your Honor, there you are!
It seems that it's time.
Miss Gavel! My dad was a prosecutor.
He was?
Yeah, and a great thief, too.
Yeah, he used to work in the courtroom just like you do. And I was thinking about what he would have done if he was in your position right now.
If a prosecutor were forced to assist instead of clearly innocent suspect found guilty?
I know he would. I know what he would have done. Anything. That's what he would have done. Anything to get me back.
He would?
So what I'm trying to say is, you can trust us.
What do you mean?
To get him back, to snatch him from the jaws of danger. I'm the second Yatagarasu, and if you agree to trust me, I promise I'll get him back for you.
Sergio, watch out.
Oh, sorry.
The thief who steals only the truth and perhaps one or two other things.
Yeah, your money.
Well, Judge Cavell, what do you say? Hire Cedric to help you? Will you trust the great thief to steal back that which matters most to you?
Mr. Edgeworth.
I'd like to help too, if that's alright with you.
Thank you.
Oh.
But I know I am in no position to ask this of you. But please, see that he comes home safely.
Okay, we will. Don't worry, you can count on us.
Here, take my cell phone. Gitter may call again.
Tarsaurus, you'll get it back along with your son, I promise.
I'll do everything I can to draw out the trial. But I don't imagine I could give you more than about 2 hours at best.
2 hours? That gives us until 2 p.m.
Please, I'm counting on you.
And here I thought the great thief was on sabbatical.
Well, hold on to your hat, because she's back in business. Alright, let's do this. My first commission. I can't afford to mess this up.
In that case, we better start looking right away. Where to begin?
Edward pulls out his magic map.
Where the heck did it goes? Maybe just one home?
You're right. They won't be doing any filming today after all.
His shoes. Or maybe he's one on the lamb.
Leg of lamb.
Perhaps we should see if Sean left any clues behind the big building. Well, I didn't have a leg of lamb tonight, Vass, but I did make mojito lime citrus New York strip steak on the stove.
But that was my comment.
And then after that, I made a nice Caesar salad to go with it. And then I, in the oven, I baked a small canister of Pillsbury Grand's biscuits.
Quite a good amount of chefly duties.
Thank you. Cedric.
This is great deep operation. I'm in charge now.
Oh, is that so? Then what am I?
You're Cedric. You're my assistant, first assistant to the great thief Arakarasu. Talk about an honor.
I've been relegated to thief's assistant.
You're now Cedric.
Oh, you're always the assistant when somebody takes the reins.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, let's go to work. Team Arakarasu, move out.
I did nothing.
I'm
Though.
gonna be the death of you, Mr. Edgeworth. Just get used to it.
April 6, 1210. Big building. Plaza. Hey, that guy's still there. He's just waiting for for a customer.
All right, here we are. Ready? On 3. Just follow my lead. You'll be fine, okay?
What exactly are you talking about?
Even in the depths of the night,
Come on, it's the
I
Team
am
Rocket.
the terror. They flex in the night.
It's the Team Rocket contract.
Your turn. Keep up, will ya?
Why are you making me do this?
Because there's this Team Arakarasu, duh. Because the great thief Arakarasu just arrived in the scene of the crime, dummy. How is anybody supposed to know that if we don't announce our appearance?
You may be a thief, but I most certainly am not.
Well, you're a
Right,
buzzkill,
would've
that's
done
what
it.
you are. Fine, I'll do it on my
I would
own.
have done it.
Even in the depths of the night, when no other bird dared to take flight. I can't believe I'm reading this. When alone spares doors to shine, let no brightness on the world's blind.
Ooh.
And that one is me, for I am the great thief Arakarasu.
I'm very much aware of who you are, thank you. Now, shall we get on with this investigation?
No.
Yeah, Graham would say that.
Ah, fine, you're no fun at all, Mr. Buzzkill.
We don't have time for fun. Yeah,
Sure
definitely.
we
Graham.
don't, Graham. Yes, we do.
We have less than 2 hours, in fact. We'd better get started.
Absolutely.
Fireworks and everything. Alright, all we have is a photo. Let's show it to a few people, see if it jogs any memories.
Hey, one of our old buddies is down there from...
Yep.
Of course, because he is tied to this production staff.
Yep, always. Alright.
Yep. Yep. Who's
good?
It is him.
Oh, hey!
Yeah.
You know, I guess I'll take his rallies. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, long time no see. Wait, you're... This is Will Powers.
Oh, yeah.
He looks more like Sabretooth already. He's an action star I met on an old case.
Actually, he's looking a bit Blanca today.
Yeah, but more
Yeah.
Sabretooth. Oh, he's also the man behind the mask, the one and only Steel Samurai and Pink Princess. Long time no see indeed.
Nice to meet you. I'm Kate Faraday. Great thief. Mr. Edgeworth has been working as my assistant.
Good to meet you, but thief? Mr. Edgeworth has been assisting a thief?
Don't look too much into it.
Let's not worry about that for now. We'd like to ask you about what happened this morning, if that's alright. Oh, sure. I don't know if I could be much of help to you, but sure. So he'll be one of Sean's work colleagues. I guess we better just drive right in. I heard you were investigating this one, Mr. Edgeworth. Well, yes. I'm not the prosecutor in charge, of course. But if you're Kay here's assistant, I guess this is her case? No, that's simply...
Yeah, I can see you're in a doesn't mean. You're right, of course. I'm in charge of this one.
Don't encourage her.
Don't encourage me, please. Alright, I need you to
I
give me
will.
All the encouragement.
First of all, this case.
No, please give all encouragement to Rule.
Perhaps could you give me your impressions?
Oh my.
Is that supposed to sound like me? My impressions? I guess my main concern is, no offense to the victim and all, but... Is it all over for the production? Are we done? I can't help but worry. I think it's probably safe to assume that you are, at least for now. Right. I knew it. What a bummer. We don't have the location for much longer either.
Damn.
Because you were due to finish shooting soon? No, because they're due to start building. That a lot won't be empty for long. They were letting us use it for a while. They got ready to make a start. I guess the plan was to shoot the rest on a lot back at Global Studios.
Again, I still don't know where Will's handkerchief comes from.
He just has it in his pocket. I've been so worried about everything. What with people spreading all these rumors, too. Rumors? Yeah, this journalist keeps coming around.
Oh, dang it.
Y'all been hiding real monsters on that there set of yours. Y'all can't do that. I'm gonna expose y'all. She's always saying stuff like that. I think I know exactly who this cow-punching journalist might be. She's always going to be a part of West of Loathing. I'm sorry.
She will be.
Oh yeah.
The photographer, right? I thought you maybe knew her. In fact, one of your playthroughs, Asher, you should name one of your characters Lotta Heart.
But you're not, are you? Hiding real monsters, I mean.
There's no real monsters here. Are you kidding? If they had real monsters to call on, I'd be out of a job. I play the Taurosaurus. He does. So, you've all been working hard on the movie. Yeah, it's the first time I've been on a reboot of an old series. This one's been a real challenge for me and everybody else over at Global Studios. Only they put this kind of energy into making a new Steel Samurai show or something. God damn it. What role are you playing in this one? Me? I'm the Taurosaurus himself.
Are you fucking clairvoyant or something?
What else would you expect him to be? He always gets those parts where it's like, oh, like he had to be the Pink Princess and he had to be Taurosaurus, and I forgot who else he played.
Steel Samurai.
Be right back, guys.
Well, no, he wasn't he in another production too? If I'm not mistaken.
The fitness program.
Yeah.
Yeah, where we dressed up as Big Rabbit.
Exactly. All right, next line. Not quite. I'm in a costume, see, my face won't ever appear on screen. Vass, I guess you're gonna have to take over while Dasher's gone.
Really? Still, that's pretty amazing. Wish I could wear a costume like that. Hey, do you think I should try on sometime? I'd sell for just climbing inside one of those on the horse.
I'd love to say yes, but that's not how it works. You can't really climb inside that part.
No, I get it. Because I'm an outsider, right?
I loved that old movie. It was a good Swayze movie. That's not the issue at all here, Kay.
Bullshit.
Sean Fiend. I'll ask you a couple questions about Sean. Sean? Sure. Penny told me what happened. He just disappeared, right? Yeah, sounds like him.
There's still a lot.
Yeah, kinda. Go ahead and eat from the catering, why don't you? If we take 5 mid-shoot, you look around some and it's just gone. Do you have any idea where he might have headed off to? Maybe to some club with a couple of goth kids, I don't know. Sorry, no. I did see him leaving the set, though. Kept screaming he wished this was the Lost Boys 2.
And where was he headed?
He got on the site bus. But I was checking some equipment over him. By the time I looked back up, he was gone.
Let the wind.
The site bus. I wonder if he left any clues behind. Do you mind if we take a look inside the bus, Mr. Powers? Oh, yeah, sure. You'll have to excuse the mess, though. Alright, let's see what we can find. Yeah, Sean kept saying he wanted to hang out with his friends Corey Feldman and Corey Haim. Were you old school there, DP? Where would Sean have been fitting?
I literally have not heard those names in like 18 years.
Thanks. Well, why do you think I also said that Sean wished he was on Lost Boys too?
Oh, I had the AFK on that part.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's one movie, Vass. I'd say you would love. You got to watch The Lost Boys sometime.
Okay.
Sean,
Hey, punk.
backpack on it. There's something poking out of it. A videotape. Huh? We use these when we're shooting. It's B footage. Why would Sean have one? Is there something he wanted to record? This could be a clue. Do you have a way for us to check what's on the tape? Sure. There's a couple of monitors set up right over there.
Edgeworth sees the monitor that's shaped like the Steel Samurai.
Alright, hitting play. Alright, well, we gotta go through some of these Sentai shows for a moment, sorry. Here you go. It's Sean! Is he rehearsing his lines?
He was there on his own, running his line, like a motherfucker.
There's clearly a visible footprint right there, which means this must be from last night. Yeah, he does this sometimes.
Only sometimes?
When he's not happy with a scene, he borrows the equipment and goes over it on his own time.
Now, if only more actors were like that.
Sure is. He may be young, but he takes his craft seriously. You gotta admire it. Well, that part of it, at least. The using the kit without asking part, not so much. And he would have been able to use this equipment on his own? Sure, if all he wanted to do was shoot something pretty basic. He was trying to reenact Fast Times at Ridgemont High, but we told him no. What is it, Kay? Where did Sean go?
You went off somewhere.
And just left the camera running?
Oof.
It stopped. I guess he ran out of tape.
So this all that's there all this all in here. Sean's rehearsal?
Sean's rehearsal tape, filmed yesterday evening, shows Sean rehearsing by a monster footprint.
Dun 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 dun.
Thanks,
He's screaming here.
My cameo is over. There's an array of filming equipment here.
Film.
Are you getting ready to shoot something? No, nothing's scheduled for today at this location. It's just a case has gone missing. Case?
What?
What is he talking about? Yeah, all that stuff there is normally stored inside a large case. Hint. But I look away for 5 minutes and it's wandered off somewhere.
Sounds like there's a thief around here. Not me.
Let's examine that taxi.
What exactly was taken? Just the case, as far as I can tell. Stolen from the next site bus?
Why only take that? I would have been more interested in what was inside it myself.
Inside contained one Sean. Whoever took it must have needed the case more than its contents.
No, Rugal. It contains one Sean and a carton of milk.
Did they need to put something in it?
A Sean or a camera.
Well, no, a Sean and one Big Mac with special sauce.
Oh God. What are those right now?
It's a map.
Oh my god.
It's a map of the area around the big building. Let's take a closer look. Oh, Vass, pretty soon, July 15th, that's when they're gonna they're gonna do those crispy McChicken wraps.
Yeah, but it's not honey butter chicken tenders nor chicken sauce.
I'm gonna eat it anyway because I'm gonna do my own review bra for you, Vass.
Okay.
This is the big. Oh, sorry. Yep.
So are we speaking in terms of like the chicken is the wrap in this question, or are we speaking of
it's that they're not using the old crispy chicken strips. It's like the new variant of McDonald's chicken strips.
Okay.
And VaStar has been solely disappointed every time he's tried it. That's why I'm like, you know what? I gotta go even further and try when they bring back the McWraps on July 15th.
Do you see McWraps?
Huh? Yes, I ate them. Hell, yeah. Whenever I got done with work or something, yeah, I used to love them because they put the ranch sauce on them with the lettuce and cheese. It was delicious. They used to be pretty big too, so you get like 2 of them off the the dollar menu.
See.
Or I would do one McWrap DP and one the McDouble, you know, the double cheeseburger, and that was a good meal right there for me.
Ah.
This is the big building itself. That's where we are right now.
Dasher?
It's kind of cool looking, but I still can't quite bring myself to like it.
I'm not surprised. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if you never wanted to come here again.
Yeah. Hey, when is this all over? When we have time the whole case wrapped up? Can we maybe come here just for fun? We could bring Gummy too.
You don't let the past drag you down, do you? It's a marble quality, I guess. No, we're gonna go to the Daybreak Dump. Let's think about that later, shall we, Kay? Case isn't over just yet.
The DVD.
Oh, okay. So I just had a little funny little moment read. I misread Sunrise Hall as Sunrise Hell.
Well, it's down Dusk Street, like near Hotel Dusk. We can't afford to start making plans when it's done.
No fun, fine. Let's hurry up and solve this mystery, shall we?
Days
Okay.
in Mall.
It doesn't work that way, Sister
The
Bobby.
Sunshine Coliseum. They hold all kinds of events here. Many sumo matches.
Yeah,
And,
to the World Thieves Symposium, but they canceled it this year. Damn it. It was so cool. Thieves from all over the planet all gathered in one place. I mean, there was that thing where they arrested pretty much everybody who attended, I guess. And some people did say the whole thing was just a track set up by the police.
Duh. As you were saying, DP? Because I said there are a lot of sumo matches there.
and I was gonna say, and at least 2 Robot Wars.
Yep. And yet you still wanted to go, and one Kinnikuman match. Man, Kevin Mask really went to town on all those guys in there.
The Sundown Sanitation Plant. Why did they cleaning products there or something?
Stinky. Sadly not. I think they just incinerate all the garbage the trucks bring back. By the way, Kay, you seem a little antsy. Ants in your pants.
Oh, it's nothing. Hey, did you see up in the other corner of the map? There's another garbage facility.
Indeed there is. I imagine it probably fulfills a slightly different function. There seem to be quite a few such facilities in the area.
Hey, yeah, the place is littered with them.
Waka waka waka! Really, that's what you were so excited about? A third-rate pun?
Well, yes.
Ozzy!
I mean, we all have.
Yeah.
I mean, we all have that.
I don't really buy into all that stuff. But they do so say the light from the sun in the morning gives you more wrinkles, right?
And why are we talking about this?
Why do you think? Because they called it the Morning Tan Park.
It's morning ton. I'd certainly like to be in the morning sunshine without a care in the world right now.
That's true.
I know, he didn't want to correct her. It's not morning tan, it's morning ton.
Whatever.
There's a garbage processing facility right next to the fishing port here.
Do they process garbage they pull out of the sea or something?
I mean, it'd be cool.
I guess they might, but I doubt that's all they deal with.
So what else? Oh, like the garbage that washes up on the shores? Shells and fish bones and stuff? Well, who throws that stuff in there in the first place? They should be ashamed of themselves. Did they ever heard of recycling? Couldn't make earrings and necklaces and... Hey!
Let's maybe talk about this another time, shall we, Cedric?
No.
Is that everything?
Yeah.
Seems like it.
What a wonderful kind of day. To learn to walk it with. Sean? Sean, are you in there? No sign of him here either.
Sean!
Kind of thought the basket on the back of the truck there looks suspicious.
She's not wrong. It does. I can't put my finger on it.
Huh?
That was a
What are you
Ween
doing,
song.
Mr. Edgeworth? Why are you touching the truck?
The engine's cold, which means it's been here for a while.
No way, you can tell just from that.
And if it's been parked here a while, I guess the driver might not be nearby either. We don't really have time to stand around waiting until they get back. Let's search.
Oh yeah.
Blue truck, parked in front of the big building. Driver is nowhere to be found.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, hey there, pal. Why the long face, eh? Everything you ought to be lighting up a little, eh? You take any passengers here this morning? Does a witch wear a pointy hat? You bet I did. Just one fare, mind you. And who was the passenger? It was two guys. Here in these black suits, real sharp looking.
Oh.
Did they have a boy with them?
This boy.
Nah, like I said, I was just two of them. Alright, never mind. Thank you for your help. I thought we might have been to something there. But no luck. Two men.
Oh, shit.
I didn't see no two men. What are you talking about? Well, very good day to you, Prosecutor Edgeworth, sir.
He only saw two mannequins.
I'm not a prosecutor anymore, but he doesn't need to know that, I guess. Good day to you, too, officer. Can I ask why you've been posted here? Me? Oh, I'm just keeping an eye on things. Excellent. And perhaps you can tell me if any vehicles have come in or out of this morning. None except the taxi, that blue truck over there, sir. Only two vehicles have come in or out. That could be useful to know. Only a taxi and a blue truck. Oh, I guess we're done. It's midday already. Uh-oh. 12:30.
Do you think Judge Cabell and the others are doing okay?
I'm not sure. How long is realistically possible to drag out proceedings, I wonder?
Oh, you'd be amazed.
I'd like to find Sean.
Indeed, we do.
Ah,
Oh, lot it.
like that. Dang it.
Oh, good.
Hey, both of them.
How do you think we're gonna get a scoop like that?
Sorry, Jay, my bad.
How many times I gotta say it? We're scoop
you.
kings. We wild critters that survive on scoops and scoops alone. Every second we ain't scooping, we're starving. Or scoop or die out here.
Yes, Chief.
So much weight gain ammo.
Scoop or die, skater die. Well, look who it is, although I can't help but wish it wasn't.
Also, read or die.
Those two get here.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. We should go talk to them.
Must we? Fine.
Yes, D'Artagnan. He disagrees.
Come on, get over here, you.
Tabby Lloyd. Miss Lloyd calls you Chief, doesn't she?
Sure does, because that's exactly what I am. She's my #1 cub reporter. She's my unique brand of shutterbug caught her eye, and so she came to me to learn the trade. She might be a scripper, not a snapper, but the both of us hungry for scoops 24/7.
Scoop soup.
Besides, who doesn't want to be called Chief, right?
Miss Hart's pictures were what drew Miss Lloyd to her. I suppose it's no surprise that this particular chief attracted an apprentice with such unique tests.
Sure she didn't score no big stories just yet, but she's hungry. Boy, is she hungrier than me even. And she wants a Tyrannosaurus exclusive badger than a Cody wants a chicken.
No, it's Coyote wants a Roadrunner.
Well, whatever. She's been turning this place upside down all day looking for leads. She has. Maybe she knows something about the kidnapping. I think we should ask her, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth?
Agreed. We need all the help we can to get to Shine Sean. And I can think of one piece of evidence that might encourage her to tell us what we need to know.
Oh, we'll try it.
So now that the story of the underground auction is in the bag, what next?
Come on, if you ever need to ask. Torosaurus, that's what's next.
Okay, what moment?
Torosaurus.
From one cryptid to another.
What's up, Vash?
What's me?
Something's happening with Vash.
Oh no.
Quick, start posting bunnies.
No, make I am worried the roof of the building Rugal. Yeah. You need to keep growing. Thanks, Meeps. Yeah, keep growing Rugal. Come on. Go ahead.
Ooh. I'm trapped.
Yeah, keep growing Rugal. Come on, guys.
Fate done dropped him right in my dang lap, snuck upstairs to cover up the auction. And then he shows up right on the doorstep and stumped a big old footprint everywhere for good measure.
You have a particular news outlet in mind for this big scoop?
Does a bear do his business in the woods? I got me 2 or 3 of mine. They'll be all over like this in a riot, like a riot extra. Hey, there's even one right here in the big building. Telling me we're on it, out of there like all the time. I mean, mostly on account of how fond they seem to be of throwing us out on our ears, but still.
Sounds like they're both more out than in.
Okay.
Oh wait, we gotta present something, Dash.
Oh, we got. Wait, but.
Remember, he said like I have a clue. I could have a clue that would interest Heart.
Okay. Well,
So
what
we gotta
is it?
figure out what might be the thing that she would like to see. The security camera footage?
No offense and all, but if you're trying to reel me in here, y'all better have some tasty bait on that hook. By which I mean scoops, and plenty of them.
She didn't seem interested in that at all.
Maybe the
What would she like? Yeah. Yeah, because there's something like, because Edgeworth mentioned like, if I had some type of scoop. Or like, we have something on her that she would be interested in to tell us more. No, that's her statement. What would it be?
Oh, here you go. Maybe.
Here, you look down, dirty prosecutor. Tartarus is mine, you hear? I'll track down every last lead there is to find about that big old building. Don't you see if I don't? From footprints to the finest strand of hair. Ain't a single tainted tiny thing about to pass me by.
Strands of stray hair. That's what you were focused on?
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, don't worry. You're nowhere near that stage just yet. And besides, your dad had a fine head of hair, right? Thick and healthy, and yeah. And we'll all lose the odd strand from time to time. There's nothing to worry about, I promise.
That's not what I was worried about at all, but I did find it oddly comforting.
But I was thinking the group shot.
Oh, right. Yeah. Where did we get that again? I forgot.
Okay, I'm gonna.
We got
Actually, alright, fine, I'll actually.
But to answer your question, we got that courtesy of staff.
Oh. Yeah, and I can think of one that might encourage her to tell us what we need to know.
Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get myself some water.
Okay.
Okay.
No, it says, I just think we should ask her, don't you, mister? Okay.
Yeah, and then go down. You see what it says? See? And
No, she's referring to Tabby Lloyd.
Oh, okay.
Well, hey, my good friend Ruffles, good to see y'all again.
And you, Miss Lloyd? But how come you're here, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, her.
Miss Lloyd, the accusation of murder made against you was, of course, entirely groundless. But the fact remains that you were a willing participant in the staged assassination attempt. The police will no doubt wish to speak to you about the matter. You should be aware that you may well be punished for your actions. Never was.
Well, they kinda dropped the whole case out of nowhere. Happy evidence should be home without much as a slap on the wrist. Guess what they were saying, you gave up the good work now. Hold up.
Yeah, that makes sense because despite the fact that she was part of it, she was a very minor cog into a much grander assassination attempt.
Okay. Oh, they did seem kind of keen to get me to never ever mention this whole thing ever again, though.
Yes, because you weren't part of the official story of the attempt on the president's life. And they can't afford to have you getting in the way of that. Oh, Vass.
But Mr. Edgeworth, tell Tabby not to talk. It's like trying to stop a dam from busting with a piece of tape.
Flex tape. Now that's a lot of damage. Not exactly the most delicate way of putting it.
Run out the whole thing, of course. I have a idea, but I feel of my own. Adding to the paper, hopes I and all. But nothing. Not a babe.
Somebody putting pressure on them? Or were the details you added a little too gratuitous, perhaps? Both seem equally possible, unfortunately. What are you doing here at the big building? Are you reporting on something?
Hey, maybe I didn't make this clear enough the first time we met. But when Well, you wanted a report to scratch your bat. You gotta scratch hers first to get my meeting.
You mean you want me to give you something you can use for an article?
Bingo! And it better be good.
Hey, Sircon.
Oh, Sircon.
Hello, Sircon.
Hi, Sarkon.
I got out early, so I'm here.
Thank God.
Oh yeah. By the way, thanks, Sircon. You can see how much Rugal got bigger.
Let me.
Oh my fucking god.
I decided to move the screen up. Like I decided to move the game layer on over just because. I'm gonna need a border for this shit.
Oh my goodness, that is beautiful.
Thank you. Well, you've inspired me quite a lot with all your sequences, along with DP and Dasher.
I'm glad that I'm able to inspire such.
Okay,
Yay.
there you go. See, now you guys are on my shoulders around that way.
Okay.
And thanks, Meeps.
Yeah, no.
Because if it ain't, this conversation's over.
We do need to know about what might have happened to Sean. Perhaps I could show her a piece of evidence and see if she has anything to give me in return. Yeah, and the shocking thing we learned, Sircon, is not only Sean has been kidnapped, but Sean is Judge Cavell's son. Dum dum dum.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and then we've been doing a lot of press X to Sean, heavy rain stuff too. Miss Lloyd, this picture.
Say no more, Ripples. I already know what you're gonna ask.
You do?
You're looking for him, right? The kid?
What?
You just can't get out from under the drama, huh? Whatever he goes, the body's follow. Miles Edgeworth, troublematic. That pretty much sums you up, right?
I think you mean some spiky-haired weirdo. Is my reputation really so soared?
And now you done got yourself wrapped up in the kidnapping too. Crazy.
I always like her fog
How
face.
did you know about that? How did you know about that?
No,
wait a minute,
that's Sircon.
Sircon's here.
No worries. Huh?
No, you say
How
it.
did you know about that?
Shh, pot down, will ya? Can't be talking about this stuff too loud. I ain't even told the chief about it. Gotta keep it on the down low, okay? That ain't the cat I want out of the bag just yet.
Seriously, how do you know about it? Surely Judge Cavell hasn't told anybody except us.
Do you happen to have a directional mic?
I bet you just let them know, wouldn't ya? Well, you can't. It's a secret.
He's as stubborn as ever, it seems.
Hey, quit staring me like that. I ain't sharing nothing with a thunder color of a face.
What she knows. Okay, Meister.
You know something, right?
Sure do. Truth is, I done saw it. But it could be bundled up by two shitty characters in black suits.
Men in Black.
There we go.
Here come the men in black.
They're not the men in black I know.
No.
Do you know where they went?
Nope, don't got a clue. They was kind of far away when I spotted them. Last time pretty quick.
Yeah. Hey, so at least we know something about our kidnappers now.
Yes, 2 men in black. Galaxy Defenders.
Okay, here we go.
Hmm.
Also, that theme you were doing, was that supposed to be like I'm not sure. Was this like Men in Black movie based off of?
Yeah, Will Smith made that song. Yeah, Men in Black.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought.
As soon,
It was a really good song.
As soon as he got the role, he immediately made the song.
Oh, it was so good.
Oh yeah.
So we've learned a little something about the kidnappers. So freeze. Miss Lloyd saw 2 men taking Sean away. And the taxi driver remembers giving 2 similar-looking men a ride. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
People, right?
You cut out there.
Squeaky K. I'd say it's a distinct possibility, yes, but there's one thing that doesn't make sense. The taxi driver said specifically that the 2 men didn't have a child with him. I'd see nothing.
And this is where we apply the case.
Oh yeah, that is weird.
Okay. Legal activity, no shot.
I can't use these two things together.
Oh, he-
No Sean.
No Sean.
Golden case.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Could it be the kidnappers who stole the case?
What? Wait, you mean...
Yes, Pogface. What if they put Sean inside it?
Looks more like
There's not enough that
Shockface.
he'd fit, I guess. Like, so the reason the taxi driver didn't see him...
Might be that he was loaded into the trunk as baggage.
I mean, he sure has a lot of
Yeah.
baggage.
I imagine they might not have planned to originally. But they didn't count on there being police presence here in the plaza.
They didn't want the officer on duty to see them going off with Sean.
So they took a rather drastic measure.
Bleh.
That must be it.
This is it too.
You were holding that in, huh, Kay?
All right, let's go see what the taxi driver can tell us.
Oh yeah, I always like Kay's burps. The two men you told us about, did they have any baggage with them? Boy, did they. A giant case. Wasn't easy getting that thing in the trunk, I tell you.
But they must have been the kidnappers.
Where did they take these two men, if you don't mind me asking? Look, I can see this is important, but, how about I give you a ride there, eh?
Yeah. That's a great idea. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gotta make
Okay,
money in this economy.
$5 a second. Let's go. All right, thank you. My pleasure, folks.
Now I can't help but immediately think of that line from Jimmy Neutron. I told you I could get here in under a nickel.
Yeah, so you look the way around. Hey, have you seen the sanitary in the dumps? April 6, 12:57.
Ah, did he have to drive that fast?
Time is money, pal.
Feel kind of queasy. Are you okay, Mr. Edgeworth? You look a little green yourself.
I'm fine. The driver said he took the men to the garage of this house right here.
They brought up the case. No way! Look at the name in the mailbox.
The name? What? Excelsius Wiener?
This must be the chairman guy's house.
Wow, that's
Yeah! I'm back again! What? Excelsius Winter ordered Sean's kidnapping.
I wonder why.
Isn't he currently under arrest? All according to plan to get rid of my fool of the sun.
Under arrest.
Nice. The door is unlocked.
Does he have to have
How did that
Wesley
quickly?
leave it with you?
Although I guess I probably shouldn't be surprised. Yes, come into Skeletor's lair, where you will never return. Yeah. Do not touch the Skelecycle.
Nice
That's
fellow.
gonna cycle.
Hold on.
Yep.
I do have to admit, I am kind of surprised that they never did give Skeletor a motorcycle.
Oh my god, yeah, that they did it. Yep. It smells of engine oil in here. I guess Wiener Senior must be something of a motorhead. No, I'm a skeleton head. Nobody touched my bike.
No. Anybody?
I swear to God, if any of you buffoons touch my motorcycle, what are we, Kay? Common house thieves?
I mean, you take that back. We're great teams. And don't let me ever hear you say different. Have some self-respect, Mr. Edgeworth.
She didn't like that at all.
She will remember that.
Anyway, it seems nobody's around, which hopefully means we're not at risk of being arrested.
Don't let your guard down yet. We're only just getting started here. Now, let's find out some treasures.
Aren't we supposed to be looking for Sean?
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece
No.
of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Looky, a treasure.
A tweezer.
These are mechanics gloves. Yes, I've got spell death written on all her fingertips. They're designed to be worn when he's fixing something.
They're covered in oil that looks like it just must be from a machine, too.
Strangely, dirt. An awful lot of dirt. I doubt they would have gotten like that for motorcycle maintenance.
Actually, they could.
I hate the guy, but I have to admit, I like his gloves a lot. Like,
Yellowtor never goes out of style.
you think we can maybe come up with a good excuse to borrow them?
Hands off, Missy! I was about to take them into evidence, but now I'm not so sure that's a good idea. Mechanic's gloves.
I didn't do that.
For motorcycle. I know, Stevie. Motorcycle maintenance, but currently covered in dirt for some reason. Oh, you go.
Hey, this bike is super cool.
In a toy store near you.
Does he hit a skull over the head line?
I suppose it's designed so that the eyes light up when you turn it on. That's the point, numbskulls!
Why not the
Yellowtor
mouth?
rides in style. Here.
I'll bet it's still nothing compared to
Okay,
when
guys.
Okay.
It's starting to get annoying.
Yeah.
When you get that steely glint in your eyes.
Eyes don't actually light up, Kay. Besides,
He's not
Eternia
Pokemon.
has never seen a better motorcycle than mine. Yeah.
Ghost Rider.
Look at these huge bags
What the fuck are you
of flour,
talking about?
Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh yeah, that's right. That would technically be before Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yeah.
If we had some water and a rolling pin, we could make some delicious fresh noodles. I like them nice and firm, don't you? You have to boil them just the right amount.
That's not flour, Kay. It's cement, unless you want to make cement noodles. If you mixed it with water, it becomes very, very firm indeed. What are you guys messing around with cement for, prosciutto?
Yeah, those are
It's not your
probably kinda
business.
stick in your throat. Huh.
Just a little, Kay. Just a little.
Let's look at the.
Just a little bit.
Oh, power tools. Oh, I was gonna say power tools. I think we know what this is. Yes, this has to be it. The equipment case that Mr. Powers told us was stolen. Little Sean.
The little Sean up and unpacked.
Little-
the little Sean. They folded the little Sean up, packed him in
The
there.
wee little
Shipped him all the
Sean.
way here, huh?
I mean, he is confirmed to be a little guy.
He's a boy, Kay, not a piece of equipment.
But he fits so well in my backpack.
It's possible. He's still here. Check for signs of milk.
And we better find him. My reputation as a great thief is writing on this, and you're my assistant.
Sure it is. Power
Let's
tools.
look at the sledgehammer.
Power tools. I wanna be sledgehammer. There's a sledgehammer, Peter Gabriel, a shovel, and a bunch of other heavy-duty tools here.
Judge Gavel's hammer looks. That thing makes Judge Gavel's hammer look puny.
No.
Yeah, stupid-ass Gray Skull would never accept a sledgehammer.
If I ever become a judge, I'm getting one like this.
Kay, you would not be a judge.
I doubt you'd make yourself very popular swinging one of those around in a courtroom. Only Triple H can.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I feel like She-Hulk would.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but she doesn't need to.
Really? Fine. What if we swing that shovel around instead?
Oh, and Vass, before I forget, when that Marvel beat 'em up game comes out, yes, I want us all to play that too, because oh my god, that's the best looking She-Hulk sprite in like forever.
I know.
Not since Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Right? Then it wouldn't be a courtroom; it would be a circus. Promise me you won't do that.
Wait, they're making another Marvel vs. Capcom 3?
No. The Arxis is.
There's somebody in the back there.
Sean, is that you?
Sean, stay right there. We're coming.
Eh,
Oh.
That's.
Oh no, Eustace.
Whoa!
I told you, you morons! I was trying to get rid of this buffoon all along! Yeah! But, Mr. Wiener,
I told you he didn't have the luxury.
What's he doing here?
Beastman will always be my number one.
Hey, this is Chairman Wiener's house, right? Which means...
Yes, it's Mr. Wiener's home too, presumably. But how did he wind up like this? Untie him, Kay, quickly. Man, the amount that we've gotten done in 2 hours.
Rope work, huh? Leave it to me. Alright, like this and through there, and you're free. That's the worst thing to ask, Kay. Are you okay, Eustace?
Curses again! Curse you, he Edgeworth! He looks like he's been through hell. How did you come to be tied up down here?
I don't know! You found me! Why don't you tell me?
Because we don't know, which is why we're asking.
I'm so glad I was able to be present for this specific part because this is amazing.
Oh yeah.
Do you have your can of raviolis or cocktail wieners ready?
I ate myself some. So, fun fact: at Costco, they're actually selling. You can actually buy the individual hot dog Franks at Costco now.
Oh, yeah.
So I had that, and they are
how much?
overpoweringly delicious.
Oh, how much are they?
I don't remember, but like it's like 15 francs.
Oh, did you hear that, Vass? You can now get the Costco wieners for sale without having to just do the $1.50 ones. Sergio, get yourself some Costco wieners. No, in which case, there's only one thing for it.
Wait, you mean yes?
I hate to beat a man while he's down. It might be the only way. Yes, do it! Do it to my stupid son, yeah!
Are you sure? Look, don't go too hard on him, okay? You might push him over the edge.
Hit him with the sledgehammer! Understand. I'll tread carefully, I promise.
Hit him with the pedigree.
Yeah, get him a pedigree. No, I can't promise. I'll be very good at it. Please, anything to get rid of him. I've never held back against my opponents before, after all. Hits him with a tire iron.
How do we get to him? Because you were raging dragon on him, raging demon on him.
Oh, God. The last time we saw him, he was running out of the courtroom. How do we wind up here?
You don't understand. You don't know what it's like being me.
We all understand
Whoa!
that you're an idiot.
That's right. I am actually the secret final boss.
He's been through a lot. It's going to be hard to know what might cause him to lose control. I can't believe this nitwit. In which case, I guess I'd have to quietly listen to what he has to say.
Why me? Why am I always the last one to know? The butt of every joke.
No, that's Larry Butts. He clearly has questions. I'll have to do my best to try and answer them.
In this particular game, he is in fact acknowledging his role so far.
Yeah. But he's also clearly in no fit state for this. I'll need to try and finish this quickly. I should figure out what he needs to hear and try to calm him down. I am the negotiator.
Which was a good show.
You're a total failure of a human being,
yeah.
Go for the throat. Just take a deep breath and tell me what's on your mind, Eustace.
No, I will not. Even if I did, it's not like you'd listen to me.
Bottom.
Pretend to listen.
I went down. I'm ignoring you.
What is this? Why aren't you shouting objection? Like you always shout objection.
I'm ignoring you.
What, you're really going to listen to me?
Learning the truth about your father can't have been easy. I can only sympathize.
That wasn't the hard part. The hard part was losing everything I ever had in a single morning.
It's not...
Somebody steal something from you? I won't let up. You realize that, don't you? You're mine until I say otherwise.
No, you were supposed to wait. Why don't you just go away? You think I'm not gonna trust you?
He's extremely sensitive right now. I can't afford to choose my words carefully. He's crying so much, it's making him hard to read. Is he sad? Angry? He cries either way, so it's impossible to tell. And I'll just have to ignore his tears and concentrate on the facts.
Yeah, that's...
Seriously, this is what's his one only true power. Out of all my henchmen, this is all my son had. Yeah. Bide my time.
Everything I thought I worked for. It was all I that just made it happen. So tell me, Edgeworth, why am I supposed to believe it now?
Believe in yourself.
Yep. Believe in me who believes in you.
I hate that show!
You can lose faith in everything but yourself, that you have to believe in. But you don't have to do it alone. Experience, I can't give you, but knowledge, that I'm happy to offer. You got Drill Breaker!
I had something to think. I had some time to think while I was tied up like that, and I realized something. I'm not cut out to be a prosecutor. I'm incompetent. I don't even know the right word.
I believe the word, I think you mean incompetent.
Yeah. I think the word you're looking for is incompetent. But judging one's own competence is notoriously difficult, so I need you to trust me on something. You're getting better at this, Eustace. Day by day. Inch by inch. I swear. No, he's not! He never will be. Shut up! Now I need to ask you something. Will you help me out?
Sure. What do you want to know?
Well, first of all, thank you for calming down. Next, I want you to tell me about your kidnapping. Thank you. I need you to be as detailed as possible, Eustace. Tell me everything you remember seeing and hearing.
Why were you...
What did the kidnappers want? Why were you taken to your home?
Let's go with the middle.
Yeah, why were you taken to your home? Why would somebody kidnap you only to take you back to your own home?
Don't you think I want to know that too? I'm the victim here. What are you asking me for? How am I supposed to know? My time.
I'm ignoring you.
They locked me up in that box, then locked me up in here. I was scared. I was so scared.
You happen to overhear anything your kidnappers might have said?
I think one said, if you want to blame somebody, blame the guy who owns this house.
I am faultless! Yeah!
Excelsius.
No.
Yeah, the owner of Celsius Wiener. The owner of this house, that's your father, isn't it?
It is? I guess it is, huh? Oh, I get it. The kidnappers were people who hated my dad.
That's not it. At least not based on what else we know about the situation. There was some kind of link between the kidnappers and Wiener Sr. That could be a clue. What did the kidnappers want?
Yeah, let's go with that.
$10 million.
Do you have any idea why somebody might have kidnapped you?
What do you mean? Why does anybody kidnap anybody? For a ransom, right?
I'm ignoring you.
Okay.
I need a clue, if I'm so. So the first one, I guess. I should try another track. Yeah. You have any idea who your kidnappers might have been?
No, of course I didn't. If I did, I'd have told you already.
Time to deploy my clue. Your captor wanted you easily at hand and could be more convenient than one's own home. I hate to break it to you, Eustace, but the kidnapping was ordered by your father. Of course it was!
What? You don't think he wanted me out of the way? That he was going to kill me?
I thought about it many times, son.
Of course not, because... No.
I said I thought about it. What good would that have done him? His own son dead in the family garage? you've instantly become the prime suspect. I'm not that stupid.
You're right. Okay, so why did he have me kidnapped?
Well, it wouldn't have been for a ransom, not his own son. That wouldn't make sense. So his motive for the kidnapping must have been something else. This could be an important clue.
Okay,
what
now.
did they want?
Okay.
That wasn't your father's motive. Why would somebody kidnap their own child if they were planning on demanding a ransom?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Did anything odd happen during the kidnapping?
No, I just answered their stupid question, and then they grabbed me.
What did they ask you?
What did they ask you?
Are you a wiener? Yes. Their question, what did they ask you?
Yeah, stop going at me like that. What was it again? Oh yeah, they asked me if I knew Gavel.
Of course, things are starting to fall into place now. Your father, his goal wasn't to kidnap you. He was out to kidnap Judge Gavel's son, Sean Fenn. They got you confused, because he wanted to force her honor into declaring Warden Lagarde not guilty.
Wait, Gavel's a mother? And it was also Langrid would be
Lagarde.
Lagarde would be found not guilty?
I think you were mistaken for Sean, and that's why you were kidnapped, which I don't know why, but you didn't have milk with you.
What? What do you mean? I went through all of that just by mistake? Wait, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, that would explain the part where...
Where what? Have you remembered something?
No, it's nothing. I'm nothing. I'm useless. I'm meaningless. Just go. Just leave me alone.
This isn't good. I think I've pushed him as far as he can reasonably be pushed. Let's go further. I have to calm him down and get him to tell me what it is he just remembered.
Now here's where we do the change up.
Judging by his fragile demeanor, I'd say he's still suffering considerably. I need to help him get back on his feet. I need to drive the despair out of him, Sir Khan. You remembered something just now. What was it? Help me out, Monokuma.
I didn't remember anything. All I remember is him.
Okay.
Do you mean your father?
You mean your father? Him? You mean your father? Oh.
No, I didn't mean to bring him up. I'm nothing compared to him. I never have made a prosecutor if he didn't help me.
You never have the toy sales that I will have, son! I've been wanting to ask about that for some time. Why did you become a prosecutor?
What do you mean? You think it too, don't you? That I wasn't meant to be one? That I'm not good enough?
Bide your time.
You're not good enough! No, but I'm good enough. Both are acceptable answers.
Say something, will you?
You chose this path. Why? You must have a reason.
It's not like that. There's no big reason behind it at all. The reason is stupid and dumb and not important, like myself.
I know that already. I'll bet it's stupid and dumb. I won't let up. You realize that, don't you? You're mine until I say otherwise.
It was bide your time there.
Yeah. I know.
This was your fault, Rule.
I don't mind. We're not losing. You're gonna get your life back. Yeah. Buy time.
Besides,
Actually, no. You mean father.
Besides, so far these mental cases have all been like paying attention to the reaction image.
Yeah. No. It's like remember that it's father then buy time. Yeah. What does he remember? Father. Your father. No, didn't mean it. I'm not comparing him. I've been wanting. Why did you become a prosecutor?
Bide your time.
Bide my time. And then bide your time again.
I'm worthless.
Bide your time.
Bye time.
No, that's fast. Bide your time.
Yeah, I'm just trying to know if you want to confirm.
Like I said, it's stupid. It probably doesn't mean much to anybody except me.
I've often felt much the same about my own reasons for becoming a prosecutor. Self-doubt, it happens.
Really? You have? But you're the real deal. You're a great one. A proper success. You're my dad. The chairman of the committee said so.
You want your father's approval.
Yeah, you want your father's approval. You wanted your father's approval. I can well understand that.
You can? I thought if I became the best prosecutor out there, he'd finally accept me for who I am. And here's where the other shoe drops. I just wanted to not be useless.
You're not covering for your father in any way, are you?
But, no, I wouldn't come for him ever again. I mean, why would I, after what he's done?
Because you want to...
Yeah, be of use. Yeah, you want to be used to your father. You have a strong desire to be of use to him, still approve of you. Is that fair to say?
I mean, why can't I be? Just once. Just once in my stupid, meaningless life. Why can't I make it better? Why can't I clean his name?
Clear his name.
Clear.
It isn't possible to clean a name, Eustace, but you can clear one. Oh.
Huh?
We use a lot.
I never knew that.
In your father's case, though, it's going to be hard. His crimes continue as your kidnapping shows. I always have plan C, D, and F. Knowing that, do you still think you can help him?
No.
But what else do I have? What else am I supposed to do?
Why don't you be the better man and rise above the father who made a fool of you? Stare him straight in the eyes. Stop him from committing any more crimes. That'll never happen.
You're right. I'll prove him wrong about me. I'll prove him wrong about everything.
Nah. That seems to have calmed him down again. Now, I just need to get him to tell me what happened to the evidence. Thank you. Draga. Let's see if I can get him the courage he'll need to stand up to his dad.
Okay.
Oh, what connects Lagarde and your father? Well, what's the connection between your father and Warden Lagarde?
So sorry, I don't know much about that.
You can't think of anything? Even the smallest morsel could be a valuable clue.
Oh, I think they maybe worked together once, and...
What else do you remember?
And? Well, what is it? What else have you remembered? Oh.
I think she got a job at the prison because my dad recommended her.
Interesting. And did he have any particular reason to recommend her?
I guess he thought she was good at her job, unlike me.
You're jealous of her? Or he doesn't like... Yeah, bye. Yeah.
I think they knew each other from back when he was the chief prosecutor.
What was he like back then? Was he different at all?
Oh, he was amazing.
Damn right, baby.
Oh, hold on. There wasn't a piece of evidence he didn't know, or a case he hadn't read. Now you could have said that.
An intimate knowledge of cases and the evidence pertaining to them. That could be an important clue. Hey, good.
Okay.
Where's the evidence from the case?
Yeah. Oh, then, well, yeah. A piece of evidence from the Lagarde trial failed to make it to the courtroom. As prosecutor in charge, they were your responsibility. Did you misplace them somehow?
No, that's not what happened. You haven't heard my side of the story.
I want to hear your excuses.
By time.
You'll listen to my story.
I thought I was putting them in the safest place there was. But, what did I do? What did I do?
Seems he's drowning in his own self-doubt again. So I'd better send out a lifeboat and bring him in. I think I know what you thought would be the safest place possible. With your father, isn't that correct?
He told me it would all be safe with him. He said there was nowhere safer.
I would never lie to you, son. Yeah. Well, I'm afraid he betrayed your trust, and in the ugliest way possible.
So he got rid of it. Why, Dad? What were you thinking?
Because I'm motherfucking Skeletor, son.
You wanted to mess with the trial.
The trial. That's the whole point of this.
Yeah.
Basic logic here.
Your father wanted to obscure the truth in order to ensure that Warden Lagarde was declared innocent. There's no easy way to say this, Eustace. He used you. There's a chance that the evidence is still in Chairman Wiener's possession. And we still don't know where Sean is. We need to get back out there and find him.
It's all my fault. What do I do now?
I can't stand by and watch him like this.
He'll suffer more.
He's had a brutal collision with a reality he never even knew existed.
Collusion
What a mix-up. I should ask him what he means to do now. Perhaps I can even help him figure that out. I will be his guidance counselor. There's no way around it. The road ahead will be a hard one. How's that really make you feel, MK? Maybe this is fate, and maybe my job is to point him in the right direction. What do you mean to do now? So, what now, Eustace?
Well, first I'm going to give this stupid jacket back. I don't deserve to wear it. My dad always said that clothes make you a man, but I'm no man. I'm not even a boy.
Clothes make the man.
Should I bide the time?
No, it's the top one.
Oh yeah, clothes make the man. Remember, because you're saying it wrong. It's clothes make the man, Eustace.
It is. Thanks, Edgeworth. I'm learning a lot from you today.
That's good to hear. Now, about that jacket, why don't we make you into a prosecutor worthy of it?
Alright, let's do it. Let's make it so nobody ever makes fun of me.
Still make fun of you.
Oh, they'll still make fun of you. I would probably put a
I'll always make fun of you, son. Yeah.
But how? How do I get there? Tell me. What do I need to do? I just don't know. I just don't know.
You get an F. I'll need a clue. I should try another track for now.
Okay.
Okay. Will you continue work?
Let's try that one. Okay, let's report that.
You mean to continue working as a prosecutor, Eustace?
I don't even want to think about that yet. After all, I only ever became one because of my dad. I probably shouldn't even think about carrying on, should I? Only you can answer.
Only you can answer that. The only person who can answer that question is you.
Yeah.
Only you can prevent forest fires and decide what path you choose to walk.
Then, I don't want to stop being a prosecutor. If I give up now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. I just know it.
You're lucky, Eustace. I was about ready to bring Mr. T in to start slapping you up, fool.
Okay.
Will you walk the same path as your father? Do you mean to be like your father? Continue to ignore the truth?
Come on, give me a break, will you? If I get a glass of human kindness when he needs one.
I can give you a glass of milk. You mean the milk of human kindness? Are you talking about the milk of human kindness? I'm afraid that's not quite how the phrase is used.
Whoa. Huh? It's not?
Listen, talking with you like this, it's helpful for me too. I'm really getting to learn how to talk to kids. There was a time where there were truths I didn't want to face up to either. But a good friend taught me the error of my ways.
Yeah, I wonder who he's talking about.
That's nice.
We miss him.
But I don't have anybody like that.
That's your own fault, son!
I can be that person for you.
I can be that person.
If you could muster the courage to try to find your feet again, do you want me to be your friend? I'd be happy to help you.
You would? I welcome it.
But only if you really mean to try.
I don't want to be like my dad.
You want to be better than him, don't you? Yes, Eustace. I see it now. Weenie Hut Jr. Eustace. He's told me that he wishes to be better than his father, and that he wishes to remain a prosecutor. I take that to mean that he wants to be a different kind of prosecutor than his father. That's the first important decision he's ever made for himself, and it tells us where he means to go next. What do you mean to do now?
Okay.
Close enough, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna like the way you look. Men's Warehouse. I guarantee.
Yeah, I haven't heard that commercial in a while.
Very. By time.
By time.
And now here we go.
I only remember his own words from a few minutes ago. The decision he made should serve as a good guide on to what he should do next. He'll be a different kind of prosecutor. You want to remain a prosecutor, but walk a different path from your father, correct? It won't be easy. But the path you have chosen is that of the true prosecutor. And now that you have chosen it, when the time comes, you'll know exactly what to do.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're lucky. I myself still haven't quite decided what I want to do with my life. I'm taking an off year. But you have, and it's a choice you made all on your own. You get a gold star! Now all you have to do is believe in yourself and the path you've chosen.
Thank you.
Alright, well, Wiener, let me just go down to the bakery shop and I'll do a congratulations, you tried. Okay. Mistaken for Sean and kidnapped by his own father's underlings. Losing his belief in himself as a prosecutor after his father stole his evidence. Always! He's been through so much in the span of a single day. More than I can imagine.
Quite a lot.
As well as being compounded for, like, the majority of his lifespan.
Took a little longer than I thought it would, but that's checkmate. Come on, Wiener, I'll buy you an ice cream.
And it's here that his growth finally begins. No. No.
He just combusted, yo! Wow! I don't ever think I've seen it move so fast.
No, Sir Khan, what it is that he will never be found guilty in a Danganronpa trial.
Oh,
He's ridiculously speedy when it comes to running away from things, it seems.
No. Keep in mind, Edgeworth has reminded him of the path he needs to take.
April 6, 1315, Big Building Plaza. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, we only have 45 minutes left. I think we better check in with Fender. He'll want an update on what we discovered. Why are you guys still here? And we need to know what's going on over at the courthouse.
You set off, right? Doesn't he be the prosecutor in charge?
Kill him!
We're just updating Fender. Nothing else will change. Francesca will continue for the prosecution.
Okay. Is that really alright, though?
Listen,
Like,
if he goes in there, Francesca's gonna kill him. It's going to have to be. Like you say, Eustace ran off.
Yes, Francisco will kill him. It will be brutal.
Hello?
Look, I hate to be a stickler for a detail, but let's just get over it one more time, shall we?
Oh my god!
Yes,
No murder,
this is
no.
what they have been doing for the past hour and a half.
No weapons mean no conclusive proof, meaning no conviction. That's all in there.
I thought they'd be playing Hangman.
That makes no sense. The lack of a murder weapon doesn't prove your client's innocence. Don't make me come over there and rip it out of you.
Well, whip it good,
Hey, darling, how much longer is this going to take? It's almost as if you're trying to drag stuff as long as possible. I mean, this is not an anime. Kind of. Ish. Think.
And then DP gets up the whip it for Francisca from Devo.
I know.
I'm going to whip him good, alright.
Starco stays on.
Sorry, thief. It's your friend Prosecutor over there. She's stubborn as a freaking mule.
Then give me a satisfactory explanation!
True.
Or you have to keep whipping me until you can.
Oh.
Seriously, I've already taken more legs than a I've had birthdays. God,
So you have to have gumshoe looks. You have to have gumshoe licks.
come on, Miles. What takes you so long? I'm happy to buy you sometime and all, but I'm taking a beating here.
The passion of the fender.
Oh, sorry, G. It's one important. Mind if I take it?
Fine.
Line.
Fender.
Stripio?
Nazareno boy, I'm ever glad to hear your voice. Or things on your end.
We found Eustace.
Sweet. And the knife?
Unfortunately, he entrusted both to his father's care. Oh, just a moment, Vass. I've got the perfect thing for your message. There you go.
Oh my god.
Which means that Chairman Wiener is the only person who knows where they are. Oh, what do you think, Vass?
Amazing.
Yeah, sorry, we're just doing an intro. Alright.
Chairman Wiener? Why would he...
We're not quite sure of the specifics yet. But we do know that Chairman Wiener and Warden Lagarde have some sort of connection they'd rather others didn't know about.
Gotcha. Alright, guess the next move will be to get Celsius Winner on the stand. Best to hear the tease from the proverbial horse mouth, right?
I'll keep looking for the missing evidence. And for Sean.
Well, second leg with you, big guy. Can't get this one going to the judge much longer. What a nap whisker it is.
Understood. I wonder how long Judge Gavel's nerves can hold.
Who's typing?
Sturkio! This can't be easy for her. We need to hurry. And that was Rugal bellowing at Sturkio to stop it.
Sorry.
How are things over at the courtroom with you?
Well, Francisca was ready to scream Kalima at Fender, but other than that, everything's good. They're going to call Chairman Wiener to the stand.
Yeah, he stopped to evidence stealing. He's already stooped to evidence stealing and kidnapping. What else is he capable of? Like, goddamn.
Exactly. Perhaps we should look over any evidence we have relating to him, just in case it might help.
Good. Yeah, alright, leave it to me. Presenting a hot new piece of evidence fresh from the evidence oven.
Ding! The easy bake oven. The gloves we found in this garage. Yeah, I was thinking about those. Anything else?
Case file from the IS-7 incident. Chairman Wiener was involved in that, right?
Anyways! Yes, he helped suppress the evidence. It's probably a good idea to have the notes on hand. Case info related to the incident from 18 years ago. Excellent. Do we have anything else?
Be sure to... At least, there's this.
Your Yatagarazi pin. Okay. I asked for evidence related to Chairman Wiener. Can you please try and take this seriously?
Because that has nothing to do with anything.
That's different.
He's got to there.
Wait, that... Eustace?
Yeah. What are you doing here?
What?
What the?
Rude. He totally ignored me.
Now you see, son? That's why you never will succeed. You're supposed to use a smoke bomb, then run away. What was he doing in the big building, I wonder?
You took all the smoke bombs!
Figure what else are you... figure out what he was up to.
Yes, good idea. Okay, back here again. Hey, Kay, good times, remember? The hatch is wide open. Don't fall in, Kay.
You used to opened it?
Oof! Ouch. And she falls. Did Eustace really come down here?
Mr. Edgeworth, look! The safe is open.
I guess maybe he did come down here. Oh, we better take a closer look. There's some stuff left in the safe. I think we better take a look, don't you? The owner will just have to forgive us some other time. Is it a document of some kind?
Let's see, yeah, the document, and there's a photo attached to.
This picture, it's of...
Whoa, that's Mr. Knight, that right?
The name's Brooklyn Knight. I'm the president's personal bodyguard.
Why is there a picture of him in here?
Because
And
I'm
what's this
dead.
paperwork? What's this paperwork about?
I'm not sure. Let's take a closer look.
Oh.
That's you.
Oh. Sorry. Hang on. You're right, darling. There's some sort of connection between Knight and Kenneth. No. Oh, hush you. You know, we've been trying to find out who's Kenneth places silly correspondence chess games with it. Well, now we know. I'll be pulling Knight into my office for thorough grilling tomorrow. Now make that worm admit he's Kenneth's lucky if it's the last thing I do. So know your bit too and retrieve the package relayed to us 12 years ago. I'm sure it's still right here in front of the pencil we left it in.
What's on tonight's meal, Dasher?
I'm eating Cheerios, honey nut Cheerios. I'm hungry. Hush.
Gimme. Seems to be some sort of report on Knight.
Yeah, like right around the time he was killed.
We know that Knight was killed while being interrogated in the prison warden's office. I think we can safely assume that this document was written by Fifi Lagarde, don't you?
I think so, yeah.
But who was it written for?
Oh, I guess whoever owns the safe.
And I'd say that's likely to be the auctioneer, Excelsius Wiener himself.
Proof? They really did know each other, now did they?
Indeed, and not only that, it proves another connection.
Huh? What might that be?
Lagarde and Wiener were trying to flush out Mr. Canis' henchman.
Oh, you mean Bo D. Harma Canis? Right? The assassin guy, this assassin guy with the soft spot for dope.
Yes, something links the three of them. Something they don't want anybody to know.
But what?
I don't know yet, but I suspect it has something to do with this case. Report on Knight. A report from Warden Lagarde to Chairman Wiener about the connection between Knight and Canis.
Oh, wait, there's something else in here. We've seen before.
The decoder ring. There's something on his finger.
Let's take a closer look, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a ring, and an expensive looking one at that.
Don't even think about it, Kay.
Well, I didn't say anything.
Well, Mr. Knight. Your chess set and your ring are here too. All your possessions in one place.
Basically, this save was full of evidence from the murder at the prison?
It would seem so.
Which means the missing knife and chisel might be here too. Knife? Chisel? Knife? Chisel? No dice. There's nothing else here apart from Mr. Knight's stuff.
Really? Coises. Knight may be dead.
Curse you, Edgeworth. Our game isn't over yet. Damn it.
He left unfinished business behind him. I think we need to find out what it was.
Checking out
Knight's
like the
possession.
funniest.
A pocket chess set and a ring found in the safe in the auction storeroom.
But do keep in mind of that ring that we just saw in that profile.
Oh, that must have been Sturgio.
Yeah.
Sturgio, Shelley.
Oh, Shelley. Could I interest you two in some candy, perhaps?
Oh wow, I haven't heard her in a while. Oh.
Hey, get up.
I have ice cream too, But if I recall correctly, you weren't much of a fan either.
You. The killer.
It's wonderful to see you looking so well, Mr. Edgewood.
What are you doing here?
It's just as I said, I'm selling cotton candy.
Makes me cyanide.
Can I really not interest you in some parting clouds? It's called very apt.
You darn French assassin.
I am Swiss, sweeter than death, so it's so delicious you'll feel your part in the cloud on to heaven.
No, I don't want that.
Why are there
Last
fires in the
person
clouds?
on Earth I'd accept candy from.
I was hoping to ask you about my little method. Did you manage to figure it out yet? Congratulations on the case solved. Yet I can truly say it's been fully resolved, can you?
Have you been watching us this whole time?
Watching you? No, I prefer to think I've been watching over you. The stand here really the most marvelous little vantage point.
He's not wrong.
How are the two things any different? What does he want with us? The president's murder. Was that you?
Oh no, my contract elapsed a little while ago. He was rather famous among us assassins, you know. The man no one could kill, notoriously stubborn, despite multiple attempts over the years. And it wasn't just his brawn that kept him safe. He used bodyguard, body double, you name it.
It certainly wasn't his brawn that kept
Wait,
him.
no, that wasn't Sir Gnome?
Yep, that right there was his body double.
Sadly, this time his bodyguards were nowhere to be found.
And after Rook died to save him too.
As I said, it wasn't me. I did not kill without a good reason. Which is something else I have to be grateful to Mr. Rook for. Thanks to him, I killed someone entirely unworthy of my intention.
Avoided, yep. Thanks to... What does that mean?
The person who hired me deliberately misled me as to the identity of my target. A betrayal of trust for which I won't soon forgive them. This is why I'm currently doing what I can to track them down. And do you know what I think? I think you and I are looking for the same person.
You talking about whoever it was that killed the president? And who is this person, if you don't mind me asking?
Come now, I can't tell you that. It's against the... Revealing the identity of a client is out of the question. I'd hardly stay in business long if people couldn't trust me now, would I?
As we found out in one case.
But that doesn't mean there's anything to stop me from catching up with them in my free time.
And what are you going to do when you find them?
Why? Dish out a little justice for the betrayal I suffered, of course.
What? What are you saying? What's going to happen to them?
I think you can imagine. It's
More
simple
small
as
than that you took, Kay. Well, this hasn't exactly been a pleasant catch-up.
Ah, but I shouldn't leave you completely in the dark. There's something you ought to know. Our mutual friend, Odihar Makanis.
Uh-oh.
He escaped 3 days ago.
What?
For a blind man, that's impressive.
Well, he did have help.
See ya.
3 nights ago, to be precise, his cell was simply empty. Almost as if he knew I was coming to pay him a visit.
Wait, the killer went to visit Canis in prison? Does that mean he's the person the killer's looking for?
Or that he knew? Now I'd better not take up any more of your time. We'll be seeing one another again soon. I'm sure of it. Let's both keep up the good work, shall we? We'll run our target to ground in the end.
Doesn't even matter.
Nothing really matters to
First the killer, now Canis, 2 assassins on the loose.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
That sound.
Mr. Edgeworth, it's just Gavel's cell phone.
Could it be Sean?
How it's going, Miles?
Whoever it is using a voice changer.
Oh,
Could be anyone.
mind if I try doing the voice changer
yes.
one?
Do it, do it.
Whoever it is using a voice changer.
Okay.
So long as it doesn't mess up your settings.
Mhm. Oh my god, that's a bit much.
Yeah, just go Protogen. That's fine.
No, it's up. It's on.
Who is this?
It's your friend. Oh, hold on. Wrong button.
It's your friend in the red raincoat, of course.
Oh my god.
Red raincoat. You're the one who abducted Kay.
Yeah, well, figure it out, Mr. Prosecutor.
Step away from the mic.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Sorry, where's the speakerphone button?
I was surprised as anyone that she lost her memory like that. Talk about a curveball.
Hey, I'm right here, you know.
And never mind all that. I can talk about something else. Yeah, it's something I need to tell you. Truth is, I was the one who made Big Bad Chicken. You know, kill little Miss Betsy Reader.
What? This must be the person the killer was talking about.
I was about to say thank you.
I neither want or need your thanks.
Sure, but you deserve them anyway. There's a pity didn't drop yet, huh? You're right. I am not okay, as you put it. Why would do that, That's right, because I need you to help me make sure Junior got caught.
No.
You can't with the suspect. You have to look into it. And when you look into it, be sure to arrest him. Eventually. After all, you're a genius, right? Everything went out exactly like I planned. Oh, but there's something else you should know. Something you didn't figure out yet. It wasn't me who kidnapped Jessica Bell's boy.
You. How do you know about that?
You and good jobs are more similar than you know. I'm thinking about you becoming friends. After all, she does you at the detention center, right? Seems pretty paying power to me.
How could they possibly know about that? She didn't even use her real name when she visited. She pretended to be Detective Gumshoe.
Anyway, you want to know how I knew about this kidnapping? I have one night to sit at least. I guess sweet innocent little kitten is here with me right now. Oh, sounds like that one was real surprised. But I can see your faces. Well, Kate, what do you say? Why don't you come and steal him back, just like you said you would? You wouldn't want the amazing Yadagara's first commission to be a failure, would you?
They even know how about that?
How can they possibly know so much?
Oh, don't you think I idea about the old Excelsior's by the way? I believe so bad you're dream. He wanted to kidnap Sean. I just got there first.
Who's talking?
Oh yeah, by the way, Keldrick, hello.
Who's talking to her about now?
So there were 2 kidnappings.
Hey, Keldrick.
Oh, what's a bunch of clowns? Let's get that who's concerned by mistake.
Sean really there with you? Prove it. Put him on the phone.
Oh, he's here. I'm afraid I can't do that. He's sleeping. So sweet.
And why should we believe you? You might not be the kidnapper at all.
Look, if you don't want to believe me, that's up to you.
What do you want? It's the end game here. Just trying to get Lagarde's acquitted.
Nope. I could care less about whether they find her guilty or not.
So whoever it is, they're not after the same thing as Chairman Winner.
The end game is going to stay a secret for now. Alright, nice talking to you. You kids have fun, okay?
Don't think for 1 second you'll get away with this.
Oh, don't worry. I'm counting you on trying to track me down. That'll be half the fun. Not that I think your chances of playing Ninja Justin very highly.
What?
God damn it.
Who was that?
I wish I knew. Didn't give us enough to figure that out. Deliberately, I imagine. Good job, Vas.
Yeah, good job, dude.
Yeah.
What? So we really have nothing to go on? That's not fair. They sure knew a whole lot about us.
Indeed, they did. You're right. It was an uncanny how much they seem to know. How is it possible that they were party to so much that happened in private?
Right, they knew the whole kidnapping situation too.
We need to figure out how. Where were they getting their information from? Let's consider this carefully. What were the things they knew?
You and the judge of something that we know. I think you might be even becoming friends. After all, she visited the detention center, right?
Yeah, Keltrick was worried for a second, but everything's okay, Kel, don't worry.
You really want the amazing guy about the first.
Would you? That was my voice changer.
Know about that?
I know, it's just, they came in when you did that. Yeah.
Oh, sounds like the weather was a real surprise. I can see your faces.
That's it. Based on the specifics they mentioned, there's only one possible answer.
The taxi driver.
I've got it, Kay. I know how they knew.
Huh? Wait.
Whoever it was there really was following us, listening in on us. Listen, following us.
No, listening in on us.
Okay, listening in on us. They must have been able to hear us somehow. It's the only possible answer.
What? Like they were eavesdropping on us?
Think about what the kidnapper said.
Oh, that was a real surprise.
Yeah, so you gotta turn it down a bit because Kel can't take it.
Did you come to talk something?
No. I mean, he was saying that the voice changer was getting to be a bit too loud.
Okay.
Just a moment. Kel, is that okay, or you just want it off?
Like, where's Kel at?
He's in the chat.
Yeah, it's just he was just saying that it was first they didn't know, and then I mentioned it, and then it's like it was kind of drowning out our voices, so that's why they said to turn it down a little bit. Yeah.
DMs? DMs, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Like just a little bit lower. Yeah, it's just so that everybody can hear us. Excuse me.
No, I don't want to see your faces.
Yeah, that's fine. If only I could see your faces. That means they couldn't. So they weren't filming or following us.
So what? They hit a bug somewhere? Let me take a look at the stuff in my bag.
Or could they have concealed it? We need to go back to what they said again. Yes, they somehow knew about something they shouldn't have. Judge Cavell's impromptu visit and our conversation in the visitor's room. Judge Cavell?
Please, Mr. Edgeworth. Take a seat.
What evidence do I have on my person at that point?
The badge.
The bag must have been hidden in...
No, it's...
No.
No,
it's
that
Jay's
could
badge.
be.
Oh,
Okay, can I take a close look at your badge? Circon, I said hand it over.
Got a Grasu pin? No, it's mine.
Nani?
Seriously, Mr. Edgeworth, sure you're a great thief assistant now, but that doesn't mean you get to wear the pin right away. You have to earn it.
I don't want to wear it. I want to check it for bugs.
Huh? This whole thing?
Let's take a look, shall we?
Oh, the old Soviet trick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
I was right. Yadagrasu pin. The Yadagrasu pin that Kate always wears. There was a bug hidden inside.
No.
Whoever it is we're dealing with, they came into close contact with you recently.
They knocked me unconscious, you mean?
Precisely. Which made me think that the bug must be the one in your possession. They also overheard my conversation with Judge Cavell when she visited me. Something that would have been impossible if I didn't have the bug on my person at the time.
You thought... crap. Sorry, I'm just... Some painful's happening. So you thought back over that what they let you keep hold of... Fuck. So you thought back over what they let you keep hold of when they locked you up. That is a fucking word sound.
Yes, all the case evidence I was carrying had been confiscated. Meaning the only thing it could possibly have been was your pin. Pin.
The whole time? And they heard everything we said? Oh, fuck.
I suspect so. Everything to do with this case and more.
Wait. They're probably listening to what we're saying right now.
They may well be, yes.
Hey, jerkface!
Okay.
Eavesdropping coward! Why don't you come out and show yourself?
Oh my god, what an idiot.
What was that sound?
string it!
Huh? That's Abby.
Yeah, I sure know how to surprise the girl. You gotta shout that out without a word of warning? Maybe jump out way out of my skin.
Crap. Sorry?
What got you so ornery anyhow?
Can I look at this? Seriously, it'll make your blood boil.
It will, huh? I'm all ears.
I wonder if we might be better off keeping it to ourselves. Okay. Assuming we don't want to be all over the front page of tomorrow's paper, that is.
Thanks.
You got cut off, Circon.
So I don't want to walk it right into that.
Oh, come on. Y'all no fun at all. Y'all are no fun at all. Just counting on you opening up and spilling the beans over this here plaza.
I'd better switch off the bug before I forget. Look, the person in the red raincoat planted this inside case Yatagarasu pin.
So, did y'all their kidnapped kitty?
Ah, speaking of which, the child you saw being taken away. Was it the boy in the photograph?
Huh? Nah, that ain't him. Again, I saw look dumber than mud. Even if he did have some Betty school uniform.
She means.
Miss Lloyd managed to confuse matters once again. I think we better take another look around. Back to square one. Hopefully we'll turn up some new information soon. Yikes, we only have 20 minutes. Are we going to make it in time? Find out next time.
Thought it's about that phone call. There's a weird noise in the background, right?
There was. Don't think for 1 second you'll get away with this.
Oh, don't worry, I'm killing who's trying to track me down. That'll be half the fun. Not that I rate your chances of bringing me to justice particularly highly.
Bang.
Bang.
Wait, she's right. We heard a loud bang right at the end. There was a loud bang. Did that provide a hint as to the kidnapper's location?
A lot bang, you see? I see.
Will you stop eavesdropping?
Well, you never get any cuddlier, do you, rebels?
I guess I'll need to speak with Miss Lloyd, too. Much as I don't want to.
Okay,
Alright,
okay,
we'll
let's
save
stop.
it here.
Okay, let's just stop it there.
Oh
Whoa.
shit, Vash, look how big Rugal got.
Yeah!
Always fun. I'm very glad that you decided to go with the growth tuber route.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks. Yeah, I was my sweetums here doing
it's
that.
the only way to, it's, I had no other choice but to be profitable.
Oh, by the way, soon, stage 2 of the growth drive will be happening.
Yeah! Yeah, I got the approximate size down and all that.
Yep. From all, thank you for all your donations, folks. There'll be plenty more in stage 2.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's great. Woohoo!
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and reset Rugal's size and I'll be right back. I'm gonna dev it myself and then for BRB stream. Okay? And then I'll do my time with finishing Operation Body Count.
Hello?
I will look forward to it.
Okay.